Welcome back to the TK Breezy channel. We got another video for you now, and I understand you're probably like, wait, this is a cool background. Yeah, this is the one that's behind my green screen, but I'm just gonna try it out for this video. Yeah, everybody says hi. Look at that. They all like, what's up, YouTube? Anyway, man, if you're watching from YouTube and you have not already, make sure you come over to the stream at twitch.tv/TK Breezy and drop a follow, a subscribe, whatever you can to support the boy. It very much goes a long way. Also, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button here. And with that being said, let's get into our topics. So today, we'll start with a funny one. So now this first one. What the hell is Ninja doing, bro?
Glizzy Overdrive. Commencing Glizzy Gluck Gluck.
Now,
Glizzy.
I'm pretty sure, you know, obviously if you guys have been watching TikToks enough, you know that there's a guy doing this like same thing. And I'm sure this is probably taken out of context, but this is why you know I will never make it as a streamer, because you'll just never catch me doing something this embarrassing to where it can be taken out of context and done like this, bro. I really wish I had that content gene where like all publicity is good publicity, but like just a bunch of people just seeing you in this embarrassing moment. I'm just not there yet, bro. I will say he's got good technique though. He kind of hit that shit.
Commencing Glizzy Gluck Gluck.
I'm just saying he kind of hit that shit though. Like, yeah. So that was just to start off with some funny stuff. But let's go ahead and get to some of the crazier things here. So if you did not know, a lot of this stuff I've been reading for the first time too, so I get the chance to see this. So we got, many people don't realize the layer cake that is Smash broadcasting today. A big piece of that layer cake went flat. The rights buying networks, VGBC and BTS, the teams that produce the telecast, are usually separate entities, especially now with the Beyond the Summit not existing as a production company and VGP not doing, BC not doing big events. In the middle tier are lots of production people that often go unsung. The largest company with business and Smash broadcast production was Waveform Entertainment. You've seen Waveform Telecast, Genesis, Gamo, the Big House, but they also had a much bigger clients around esports. Evo, RLCS, DreamHack, ALGS, VSojo, Ludwig, Overwatch League, CDL, the Canadian National Exhibition, and all these other teams, right? Nike, that's crazy. In between the commentators and players, you know, and your screen are people whose names and tags aren't so familiar to the average viewer. Waveform, which was purchased by Solotech in 2021, closed today and laid off practically everyone. Not only are many talented peoples with whom I have worked on a myriad of projects over the years are out of work, but the premier company in the production space for esports is gone. The loss is incalculable to so many people. Here is hoping that the void can be filled in some form. Of course, the void is going to be filled by the same people, but it's still a marker of sadness. So the Waveform banner may continue, maybe down, or maybe coming down, but to be clear, the people behind the work, including myself, are still doing Smash shows. Riptide this week in the Big House, and the Fall Genesis next year. We're not going anywhere. So basically, all right, so big shouts to Juna, because I see him all the time. And yeah, I do think that a lot of the production people don't really get as much credit. Like, you have to sit, you know, at these computers and be manning the station from like pretty much 10 to 10 every day that there's a tournament thing. And Waveform was like, yeah, there was a really big part of production parts of things. So now we have to kind of like outsource and kind of find people kind of individually instead of just sourcing it to Waveform, who can then actually do the sourcing for us, which can be a little rough. I think there's just a very weird air right now around Nintendo or Nintendo games. And then on top of that, just Smash production in general. Now, obviously this affects more than Smash, but since, you know, we've never really got a full answer on what's going to go on with the rest of these things, seeing that, like, you know, the VGBC circuit got shut down because of licensing issues. But then, like, how does that, we never found out how that applies with everything else going on or every other tournament. Like, does everybody now have to start getting licenses, or is Smash going to have a hard time, you know, making tournaments that can be broadcasted again? I know that there was recently a claim on some game. I can't remember the name of the game, but I think there was actually more to it. But I just think that, like, if they really wanted to, there can be, Nintendo of Japan could definitely start claiming more things and kind of just fuck over Smash broadcasting. So I'm not saying this is a Nintendo exclusive thing. I'm just putting, like, I'm just talking about production as a whole, where production has a lot of nuance right now, and it seems like, as I said, one of the layer pieces of the layer cake is definitely coming down. So with Waveform coming down, it does feel like we're gonna have a harder time at least locking down a an abundance of people all at once, because it seems like Waveform was a good company to like reach out to, like, hey, we're gonna run this tournament, can you help us procure the people that we need to run this tournament? Like, all right, bro, we got you. Now that that's gone, yes, these people are still working, but now you might have to like reach out to them individually, and you know that could make the process a lot longer and shit like that. So very interested to see how this one plays out in the future, and if we end up like seeing more falling domino pieces, or is this going to be the only piece, or is somebody going to come over and take over and be the new Waveform for Smash / broadcasting in general. And we'll just have to kind of wait and see. So yes, this one. So Esports Arena, former venue of 2GG Gaming, or just game like you know events in general, appears to be shutting down. So we got, this is not me, by the way. Well, it was fun while it lasted. It said, well, will Super Smash Sundays continue to be ran for the next 2 weeks, or was last week and last one? This week and today will be the last Smash Sunday. We're a bit low on chairs and setups already, but we should have just enough to run a bracket. How do I get into Series E and other Apex tournaments? Hey, bud, as of right now, all of ESA is shutting down. I am unsure as the future of our series events, but local Apex tournaments will no longer be available. So, Esports Arena is apparently shutting down. I think I saw like a super huge like a tweet about it earlier too. Let me see if I can actually find it. But Pexic said, I got some news I'd like to share. Today I was informed that Walmart refused to sign our rental contract for this year. This means we can no longer have venues inside their stores. With no venues, ESA as a whole is shutting down. I'll still be on here to chat and support y'all. With that being said, we're having a huge mega sale. We're selling computers, keyboards, mousepads, mouses, PS4 Pros, gaming chairs, and more. DME if interested. So it says ESA as a whole, like every ESA in branch in Walmart said, yes, sir, every ESA store will be closing. Is there somewhere I can read about this? DM me. What is ESA Esports Arena? Now, the thing that I'm thinking of mostly is not about the Walmart ESAs, but the ESA in the Luxor. Like, is that also being shut down, or does the Luxor own that kind of like individually? And so we'll still have that ESA. But that ESA has done a lot for certain tournaments. We used it at Level Up Expo for after parties. We used it for Evo for exhibitions. In fact, like the Project L people use that to like show off the game in that exhibition that they had during Evo. So yeah, I'm wondering if that also applies to Esports Arena in the Luxor, or is it just the Walmart Esports Arenas? Because like, look, man, the Walmart Esports Arena is hard enough as like, I don't really know how you could sell that. You bring your kids to Walmart, they go play games for 30 minutes while you shop around Walmart. I've been to one Walmart Esports Arena, and it was kind of small. It was cool. We went to, I did a tournament there. It was cool. But like, for the most part, I never really saw how that like was going to be super profitable in the end. But yeah, seemingly such, all of ESA is going to be shutting down. And I don't know what like super ramifications this has for esports as a whole. Seeing as I feel like Esports Arena or Series E and like Esports Arena wasn't getting a crazy amount of views in the first place. But shutting down things will always be probably a net negative for esports regardless, unless you're shutting down like a company that's just like fucking evil, you know what I mean? All right, well, number 2, we're doing like a super quick roundup, so we'll have like a lot of topics very quickly. Unity now attaching a fee to game installs. It says if you're a gaming creator and you're not paying attention to what Unity is pulling right now on game developers, you better start paying attention. This is going to have massive implications, not just for games, but also free Unity-based software that some of you use for content. So the single change is going to kill so many indie projects. Publishers aren't going to want to take on games made with Unity because nobody wants to pay extra fees. And any major game company won't just want to take on extra costs for nothing. They'll just push the cost somewhere. Not to mention you get charged for every single time a user installs a pirated version, also demos, free games. This business model is criminal, and people should hold them accountable. So currently right now, yeah, it seems like Unity's doing some underhanded tactics as far as their business model of attaching fees. Are they for real? No, they are unreal. All right, that was good. That was good. Let me see what it says here in the article. And plus, developers will pay a flat fee of 20 cents per install. That shit adds up. Oh, man, what are they Shark Tanking? 20 cents in perpetuity? Oh shit! Mr. Wonderful's in the building. I see you. We got pro users fees will begin at 15 cents per install and scale downward as low as 0.2 cents per install, while enterprise users will begin at 12.5 cents per install and scale down to the low as 0.1 cents per install. So it definitely kind of sucks that they're now having to tank more costs for things like this. And I do think this is going to bring people off of Unity into like maybe any other engine that that will not do these costs. This could be something that shoots Unity in the foot, and maybe I'll have to walk back soon. But it definitely just seems like greedy business practices are not benefiting anybody, but like I wouldn't even say the 1%. Like this doesn't benefit the AAA companies that use Unity either. It actually just benefits Unity. Now they get to make more money off AAA companies getting a bunch of sales. So like if like say, you know, Call of Duty, which is always selling a bunch, and now you have that business model of, oh, after you sell this much, we actually start taking more money from you. That's Unity bucks now. So I don't know, man. It seems kind of off now. Anybody who is a little more reversed than this can definitely chat with me more about or chat with me more in the comments about that below. Maybe I'm misinterpreting something, but from what I read right there, definitely seems as though that is not helping anybody except for Unity's pockets. So anyway, here we go. We got one more we got two more topics, but this one's the one that I feel like is the worst part. So Magic Moonshot, who was a commentator or is a commentator, I think, I can't even tell you anymore.
Hello and welcome to the LGBT Halo coverage here at HCS Fort Worth. Yes, we're back in Texas, but we're like a whole different city, right down the road here at Fort Worth. I'm Magic Moonshot. This is my duo, Old Man Mikowski. We're getting ready to hop into some open bracket matchups. I hope you all at home are.
All right, so that's Magic Moonshot. Just had to give y'all a little taste of the commentary or like what we're getting into. Magic Moonshot decided that I'm just gonna say something crazy today and see how it goes, right? So Magic Moonshot says, I am building out channels in my Discord for ladies scrims on Saturday, and I love and value all people. And as a Christian, I believe God created people in his image as male and female. Genesis 5, 1 and 2. First of all, I genuinely hate when people use the Old Testament as any type, because the Old Testament is fucking insane, bro. Like the Old Testament is fucking insane. So if you're ever trying to prove your point, like, look, man, I can get you, wanting to use the Bible and whatever, but using the Old Testament, I'm already done with your argument. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, we're good. So, therefore, I will not be allowing trans people to participate. Now, how did that go? Not good. Not good at all. We got a lot of people coming in. You got, Dr. Space Ghost. She's always making jokes. This is my Twitter goat. She be spamming. I just talked to God. He said it was fine if trans people participate. Jesus was about acceptance and love for all people. You're using religion as a vial for bigotry. Shame on you. Be better. If God truly created people, then God's plan included people transitioning to become what they meant to be and accepting people for who they really are. Using religion to discriminate is disgraceful, and you're showing you don't understand Christianity at its core. Also, if we're going to the Bible verse route as a reason to discriminate against people, Galatians, there's neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free. There's nor they're male or female. I don't know why I fucked up right there. For you, all are one in Christ Jesus. So, yeah. Also, big shout out to Camilla. I met her at PAX, probably 2 PAX ago, but we actually got to talk at the last PAX. She's really cool. So, may I ask why you chose to quote the Old Testament as a Christian? We have many verses in the New Testament that not only refute the writings of the Old Testament, Galatians, but many that clearly instruct his followers to love thy neighbor and let God be the sole judge of a person. And so there's this. So yes, as I was saying, using the Old Testament, don't do that. Now, I was wondering why I was saying Halo is for everyone by so many people. Because I saw that before I saw literally anything else. So Halo's for everyone. Halo's for everyone. Halo's for everyone, right? Trans women are women. Trans men are men. Trans rights are human rights. Halo's for everyone, right? The craziest part about all of this is that this person yesterday had a much longer bio. I wish I took a screenshot of it, but I'm definitely not don't be spinning in birth certificates and saying I don't even know where mine is right now. But this person had a much longer bio, and let me tell you right now, a lot of things have been taken out this bio. So Advanced GG dropped them. They'll probably be dropped from this team status quo thing at some point in time. One thing that you should not do as a bigot is just put yourself out there. It's like social suicide, bro. Cause like you shouldn't be a bigot at all. But if you're gonna be a bigot with your whole chest, don't be surprised when everybody is like, "What the fuck?" and then you get absolutely blasted for like the next few weeks. So yeah, I'm not really sure how this is supposed to help this person. I don't care if you're trying to make the best point in your life. Do not use the Old Testament, bro. That is not, like, it's called the Old Testament for a reason, bro. Like, use the new, if you want to make a point, use the New Testament. And even then, the Bible is up to, like, interpretation. I feel like some of you motherfuckers have some of the worst reading comprehension I've ever seen in my goddamn life. So, anyway, imagine losing everything you have over this asinine decision, dumbass. My man Balvin, big shouts to Balvin. And, well, you've lost everything for that. Because I think, give it another, like, couple of hours, and I don't think this will be there either, so. GG's to that for sure. And then the last story we have, this is just a quick one from Kick. We got a staff member from the Green streaming platform told me this today in response to me asking why the trolls here feel worse. Managed to get the screenshot before the staff member cleared my chat to remove the message. Love when a streaming platform endorses harassment. And the chat member says, well, we have to be a little more lenient. Otherwise, what's the point of this site? It has its ups and downs, of course, right? So I think it's safe to say I will no longer be streaming there. I was doing it one day a week in addition to Twitch, but my experience there lately has made me realize the platform doesn't align with my morals. Twitter only shows the glamorous side of how people are making lots of money and gaining a huge following, but the reality is that there's so much harassment, bullying there that I've had to deal with. It's not worth it. Sexual harassment on the platform is unhinged. To which people were like, the fact that the member went to your chat and said that and cleared your chat is wild. And then she was like, for those wondering why I censored the name, I just don't want to cause drama with the person. Twitter can be ruthless, and I'm not the one to condone harassment to others. If Kick wants to chat with me in DMs, happy to tell them the staff member name, but I suspect they won't care. And then boom, Kick has actually reached out to request the username. So that, like, this, I think the thing of this piece of news is that, like, Kick is still in that area where it's like, is this site actually gonna, I'm still worried about, like, the monetization of Kick and how they're even doing this, but it just feels like, is the money worth it at this point in time? Because me as a person, I'm not good with negativity and a bunch of people trolling me and calling me all kind of names under the sun that don't know me. So can I stream on Kick knowing this information? Probably not. Can somebody who has thicker skin than me stream on Kick and maybe make more money? Sick. If you can do that, you can do that. The split is fucking insane and it sounds great, but I'm just not that type of person who can do some shit like that. So congratulations to anybody who can. Not me though. Y'all be easy. So yeah, that's the quick news roundup that we got for this time around. This video had a lot, but hopefully you can skip through it. As Nero's probably going to put chapters and stuff, so you can skip through whatever you want. And if you made it to the end of the video, hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I like people that actually are able to stay to the entire video. We want to talk about a lot of stuff here, and we'll talk about even more stuff most likely next week as we have more things to talk about. You know, we always got esports news, we always got gaming news and whatnot. So, and I'll always be here to cover it. Thank you again for watching the video. If you have not already, hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. Make sure you do that here on YouTube and here on Twitch as well. And with that being said, man, I'll catch you next time on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.